I've always been creative. Didn't matter if it was at home or doing imaginary battles on the playground. I, of course, have many avenues that I explore. Photography, building, even dabbling in some drawing back in high school. All with the idea of making something cool. Originally for me, nowadays for other people. However, my primary conduit has always been writing, all with the goal of telling a story. Stories that I've filled notebooks with, and now files on my laptop as well as I create my own universe. I started out by writing short stories in class, or when I felt the need to. These typically followed characters I grew up with and loved, like the Master Chief, Optimus Prime, and various Star Wars characters. This, however, was not enough. I started making my own characters within these universes and telling their stories. This led me to fanfiction.net, where I used to publish in early high school. As time went by, these stories would evolve even more, forming the stepping stones of my fictional universe, Coat of Arms. The fanfiction technically started with Transformers, but the true storytelling started with Halo Reach and the other Halo games. The fanfiction followed a team of Spartans as they played their part in the Human Covenant War and beyond. Over time, these characters evolved very much to the point that they are being converted to Coat of Arms. Since quarantine, I've been trying to start my day by writing or doing some kind of work on the Coat of Arms universe. Unfortunately, the only concept art to exist are a few 2D sketches I did in high school. However, a map of the planet does exist. Nova Terra is just like our Earth, with rivers, forests, deserts, and cityscapes. What makes Coat of Arms and the time frame that it's set in so unique compared to a lot of the other sci-fi or stuff that we see nowadays is a lot of things like Star Trek, where the conversion to space travel has already happened. It's still kind of early, but it's happening. Star Wars, where it's been like a millennia since they've discovered how to space travel. Like, it's just an everyday thing now. Or like everything else, where it's just, we're still on one planet. Coat of Arms takes place right at that changing point. You see that movement from just being a singular entity on their own to being something much larger and having to adapt to being in the middle of all this. So Coat of Arms is ultimately a story about elemental warriors, super soldiers, pilots, and normal people all banding together to fight these evil things like slavery, tyranny, extinction, different concepts like that, all to make a better tomorrow for those to come after them.